Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone, boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo!
Yo!
Yo! Whoa! Welcome in, OTB, here on this Monday morning. Jake, Flynn, Alondra, Tate, all here with you. The band back together for at least a day.
For one day.
One day. It's all right. One day. I'll be gone tomorrow.
It's all right.
Go ahead and get out in front of this. I got Sugar Bowl responsibilities, but
Yeah,
tomorrow doesn't
can't
matter.
let anybody know until the day before.
Alondra, Tate, can y'all please back me up here?
I feel like we've been telling you.
Yeah,
that he
thank
does
you.
this.
Y'all know halfway listen to y'all.
Oh, that's
Dang.
that's
Okay, not
What
y'all,
a way to
just
start
him.
this show.
I'll defend you. I didn't even know they were playing the Sugar Bowl this year.
Oh, there
No,
you
I
go.
totally-
There you go. Yeah,
At New Orleans
yeah,
again?
a bowl game and everything.
Oh, man. It's
They
exciting.
do that every year?
Every single
year.
year.
That's right.
Holy cow. A little bit of low energy on that Yo's and a little bit expected as well. We're just coming off Christmas break. So if you're over there judging our Yo's, sitting in your car, sitting in your office right now, take a look in the mirror because I bet you got low energy too.
I don't think anybody said anything. I think it's just you feeling like that.
I
I
was
thought
feeling
the
it.
Yo's were fine.
They were
Good.
fine. They were fine.
Oh,
Okay.
Maybe it was just me. I didn't bring it.
yeah. Well, I think you were going for the ho-ho-ho. Then you realized,
I know.
Christmas is over.
I know. I'm a little bit sad on that.
The lights and trees and all that are put up.
They'll be up for another couple weeks.
What? Weeks?
Well, okay, maybe not weeks. The
be
lights
celebrating Mardi Gras with the
outside will
Christmas
be
tree?
up for about another week or two. I would think.
Okay.
The Christmas trees, they'll start coming down, which is sad, but usually not till right after New Year's.
We got it.
Trees? You have multiple of them?
We do. We have 4 trees up.
Kane
Four
had
is-
money.
2?
4?
They've
I
just
can
accumulated
understand.
over the years.
4?
Let's buy another. Buy another.
You know,
What,
we
any
actually
true?
What you got?
we do have, we
Three,
got a
what's four?
couple. Well, they're all artificial. I can't believe we're talking about Christmas trees now. It's after Christmas. But
You
yeah.
never said you had
Never
4
mentioned
before.
you had 4.
Well, we had trees.
Hell, I would have talked about it last week.
When
Certainly
we
we
were,
were out.
these date back to when we were still in the NFL, like traveling around. So I had we had a short term. You'd have to go rent a house for 4 or 5 months. You didn't bring everything with you.
Yeah.
And then of course Christmas time was there, so you had to get a tree. So we got, that's how we accumulated multiple trees, was because we had to live in multiple places for, a couple months at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm very familiar.
So at that point, a lot of trees, and then this year, my little girls, they wanted a flocked tree with all with the snow on it. So of course, baby wants, baby gets.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm with you on that.
Sorry about it.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sorry about it. Get more trees, people.
Okay. Yeah, Katie's the person that puts up Christmas the 26th.
We did that. We did that this
Really?
year.
Get it
Normally
out.
we leave it up to New Year's,
Yeah.
but I don't know. We were off on Friday.
Yeah,
and
it timed
Victoria,
up
and
with
I
the
was
weekend.
Like, we're both off all day. Let's just do it now. So indoor, outdoor, we knocked it out in about an hour on Friday.
It timed up pretty good for the weekend, for a good weekend clean. We were just traveling, so we didn't get it done.
Yeah, how was the trip? How was Florida?
It was great. We spent almost the whole week in Florida with family. Stayed at my brother and sister-in-law's place.
Yeah.
Right down there. And, Lacey's, most of her family lived down there at the beach or near the beach. And so it's a nice little spot to go to.
Yeah, it is.
And enjoy it with the family. It's the first time really that we've spent the actual Christmas day not at our own home.
Yeah.
Which was different. I was a little bit nervous about it because I'm a big you got to be home for
Oh, yeah,
Christmas
me too.
situation. That's my thing. So,
Yeah.
but we did it this year and we had a great time. And
You just told Santa you were going to be out.
well, yeah, actually, Santa he knew because parents we
got magic.
we got a line of communication with him
Yeah.
just in case.
Yeah.
And so you got to let them know. Elf went. Santa went. Everybody.
Not the elf.
Oh, yeah. Packed it up.
Alondra, how was your trip home?
Yeah, it was good. Almost a full week of just doing nothing and chilling and
There you go.
hanging out with family. So it was good. I'm ready to be back. It is like the most Monday ever
It is,
after a holiday though, because
Yeah.
my alarm, it went off, but it didn't make any noise. So I woke up in the panic at like 6:15 and I was like, oh, I'm about to be late.
Yeah.
And then Taylor texted us that the power had went out overnight. And
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is a Monday.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
I mean,
we're going to get through it.
Yeah. I mean, as many days as we had off,
Yeah.
like the LSU bowl game, doing that is like, didn't feel like a Saturday. So I
Yeah.
didn't really, my days were already off. We
They
got
were
back
so off.
from Houston yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're thrown off. Let me ask you this. So you get a week off, a little vacation. We're morning show peeps, right? We're up early every single day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When you get some time off, like usually when you just like one day off, you can't reset your clock
Right.
very fast. You still kind of wake up early. But like for a whole week off,
Yeah.
what time is everybody waking up at naturally?
I was naturally, by the end of the week, pushing it to like 8:30.
Oh, nice.
I know.
Hell
Are
yeah.
you a teenager?
I know. And everybody at my house is like night owls.
Yeah.
And because my mom and my sister both work at the bar.
Oh,
so they
true.
get home
Yeah.
super late.
Right.
And they get home by the time, if I'm here, I'm waking up.
Right.
So I got, they don't wake up till super late, like almost noon.
Yeah. So you're
What?
already, yeah.
Yeah. Because they're like up at 5 a.m., barely going to sleep.
Yeah.
So.
Laundry's in her nightgown, going to bed at like 10, and they were like, "What are you doing?"
My warm milk.
We got 8 more hours.
Yeah. That's how it was. They're wide awake.
Taylor, what time you naturally wake up?
I
When
feel, like
have an
I feel
extended-
like he is an early riser.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cutting that
this
grass.
week-
Yeah, that,
Probably
that
like-
grass ain't gonna mow itself up.
This week, probably like 7:30.
All right, it's not
Kinda,
bad.
so yeah,
That's-
I mean, you know,
Dude, we stayed up late
Go a
like,
little bit.
all break long, and so that my schedule's completely off.
yeah.
I mean, we said like even like last night, it's like because we are still the kids on Christmas break, and so everybody's staying up late.
What's
so.
late for the kids?
Oh, I got teenagers, so like
So
yeah.
late.
they outlast me. Oh,
Yeah.
But like, what about Memphis? Is he staying up with everybody?
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
I get those young as a bed, bud.
Nah. And once you got older siblings,
Yeah.
you'll see. Good luck when Huck's like 16 and here come the girls in there, and you're like, hey, it's 9:30. It's your bedtime, and be like, ha, no, it's not. Huck's up.
Yeah,
We're up.
Sorry, he's doing it.
So the Texas Bowl happened. We'll talk about that on that trip. Although this is the first time I got to take the family to a bowl trip. Now we didn't do like the whole week long deal. We just went the day of the game because the game wasn't until midnight, basically.
Y'all
So
drove in the day of?
We woke up that morning, drove over to Houston,
Yeah.
checked into the hotel, did the whole deal, and then went to the game, and then hung out yesterday in Houston for a little bit afterwards.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was nice. But first time I took the family to a bowl trip, and that was a lot of fun. They got a chance. They got to ride the bus over from the hotel to the stadium. Harlow was, thinking she was big stuff
Oh, yeah.
on the team bus over to the stadium.
Living her best life.
Oh,
her
yeah.
best life.
Oh, yeah, just cheering
No
the whole
shoes.
time. Probably not.
They took the
No,
bus over.
Katie
huh?
posted a picture.
Okay, yeah.
She had no shoes
yeah,
on.
she hates shoes. Hates them. Just cannot stand them. So
What's up with kids and shoes, man?
I don't know. She hates it,
To
but
be fair, I don't like shoes either.
yeah. Unfortunately, the bowl game doesn't go the way we wanted it to. Look, win or lose, whatever. There's still takeaways from it, so we'll cover all of that. But,
First 5 minutes were fun.
yeah, they were real. I was like, "Are we about to blow these? Wait, are we about to blow these people out?" Like,
Actually, what's kind of stinks when I watched it, I missed the first part of the game. So I walked
So
in
it's
and
your
out.
fault.
So we were with the family, right? So we were at a restaurant trying to like wrap it up really fast, right? And this was one of those like taking forever to get the check, taking forever to make the payment. I was like, come on. I get there and it was already 14-0. I was like, we're
We're
gonna blow
good.
these guys out.
yeah,
Yeah.
I hated to be this guy, but when Barry and Brown, we just went to walk-ons because like normally like everybody comes to my house, but I'm like, hell, it starts at 8:30. Like you're probably only gonna watch the.
you don't
first
want
hour.
everybody at your house.
Right, I don't want them there
It's
until
bedtime.
midnight. No, so I was like, all right, look, we'll meet at walk-ons. So we go to walk-ons, and everybody in the restaurants are cheering when Barry and Brown returns with the touchdown. I'm just kind of sitting there. Dad's like, hey, they scored. I'm like, I mean, thanks
Yeah.
for waiting until now to do that. I've been waiting for it all year, but yeah,
I
it's
think I
fine.
said that on the broadcast. Like, we've been waiting on this all year, and it happened.
So you weren't excited.
Nah,
You
but you know what
knew.
they say? Texas Bowl where legends are made. So he made it happen in the brightest of lights.
Do that? Who says that?
Me just now, actually.
Tom Hart gave me this little stat. He did the game on TV. Every time that LSU's played in the Texas Bowl, there's been at least one play of 75-plus yards.
We had I think we had
Every
a
time. I'm like,
kickoff
all
return
right.
last year.
Yeah.
It was either Xavion or Aaron Anderson.
It was Xavion Thomas, I believe. Yeah.
They had him in back-to-back games.
Yeah.
I think Anderson was Oklahoma and then Xavion Thomas last year. So.
Yep.
And then John Trey that was a 75-yarder to Hilton, right?
Mm-hmm. Right at the end of the game.
Guess if you think about it, it probably happens in a lot of the bowl games because that's kind of what happens when the guys that are playing so hard to try to get good tape on the good tape out there.
Now it's like
get a good paycheck, and then the other half of the people aren't playing.
Yeah.
So it's like it's probably a recipe for some really explosive plays, exciting plays, which we saw in that game certainly.
Scored over 25 against an FBS team for the first time.
Mic drop.
Although they scored 38. Didn't help, but scored 35.
Yeah, there's still guys open. What?
Oh, we're going to show tape of a lot of things if we can today. If the bowl game's already loaded into the system, the pass interference call at the end of the first half.
Yeah.
The Bauer Sharp illegal man downfield was terrible.
Yeah, what did they say about that on the TV?
They were like, it's a blown call, it's a mistake. They were like, Trey'Dez Green's on the line, Bauer Sharp's not. He's not.
I mean, they
coming
even
up.
like made sure too before, like pointed all onto the line. Yeah, that's what I said on the broadcast too. I'm like, I just don't see it.
Houston refs.
Play football for a little. I was Big Ten refs. It was past their bedtime, bud.
From Houston though, probably.
No, it was just past their bedtime. They're used to noon Eastern kicks, bud.
That's a good point.
Like, what
They're
are you talking about?
upset.
8:15 kick.
What?
That had a slide to 8:25.
It's like Alondra's family.
Sheesh.
Seriously.
Those are two bad calls. The pass interference. So the receiver gives up, stops his route. It's uncatchable. To call them, like, I don't even blame Frank Wilson for getting 15 yards. Hell, I wanted to get
What did he
15 from
do?
the booth.
They didn't show.
I'm sure he said those. There's a
Walked
couple
out
things.
Kind of
the
showed it
field
yelling.
and got-
Yeah, there's a couple things that you
okay.
can't say, and certainly to sensitive Big Ten referees.
Yeah.
And like the Big Ten, refs, they do like obviously the reviews as well. And anytime we do the Texas Bowl, our booth is right next to the review booth, and there's no glass like curtain or anything. It's just glass, so we can see like everything they're looking at. And dude, I was hammering. I was like, they should not have sat me next to that because I'm like, what are y'all looking at? I'm like pointing to the monitor through the glass and a couple things. I'm like,
Knocking on the window.
basically.
Yeah.
Forget, like, even like when Chris Hilton at the end of the game, we're like, he's actually down to 6-inch line. I'm like, okay, maybe, but there's not enough to overturn the call in the field because if LSU gets that, then they've got their timeout and they might end up winning the game because if they got the ball back, I felt like they were going to win. Now you had a chance at the onside kick, and I think it was Marcus Cooley, thought he was at 7 yards when he was really like at 12, and he could have just caught the ball and gotten it. So
Could have caught the ball and
gotten the ball back.
Just got the ball and
Just got
get
it
the
back.
ball back.
So, okay. All right. I didn't mean to get into the breakdown of the game. We'll do that in a little bit because there is a team in Louisiana that keeps on winning. And when we come back to get the show started, we're going to talk about that team, that game, and where their future is moving forward when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. I mean, one of the cool things about Trash Rangers is, like, even though you just had the biggest holiday of the year, you still got your trash picked up. I know for me, like, unfortunately, I'm not in an area that can have Trash Rangers. And so, like, for me, we've got a garage full of trash because they just don't pick up. For Trash Rangers, they just move it back a day. So if you had Thursday, it was Friday. If you had Friday, it was Saturday. They work on the weekends. It's always going to be the highest customer service possible out there. So go to trashrangers.com, sign up for residential commercial service on the website. Check off the roll-off dumpsters, sanitation department, trashrangers.com.
That's right, Trash Rain. So we're after Christmas. That means new stuff has come into the house. That means old stuff might have to come out of the house. And you probably got a lot of trash, especially if you had family in all week. So check out their roll-off dumpsters. They got 3 different sizes to choose from and flat rate pricing. So the price you give them at the beginning is what you'll pay at the end. Go check them out, trashrangers.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here on this Monday morning.
My bad.
Hang in there, bud. I know you're very excited for this segment because there is a team in Louisiana that has won 4 games in a row. And by God, it looks like they have found their quarterback. So let's go ahead and get this show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, GeauxFlowIV.com. That is the website for GoFlow IV Spa. You can go to the website, check out the membership packages, all the different things they can do for you. It's right over our shoulder right here. You can see the number 225-953-8150 right off of Jefferson Highway in Baton Rouge as well. It is the season to go see them for sure. And there's always a reason, but certainly one of the key times is right now. You know why? Because it was like 80 yesterday with all the humidity in the world. You know what it's going to be today, tonight, like in the 30s. So you're going to have a little sniffle. You're going to have maybe a little tingle in your throat. Go ahead and get in front of it. Go see them. Get an IV scheduled today.
Yeah, prepare your body. Be proactive with it, with your health, with your vitamins, with your hydration in this the season that we're living in, which is constant and never-ending weather and temperature changes here. And your body's got to keep up with it. So make sure you get over there, check out the Myers cocktail. Get you just a straight-up IV, gets that hydration, vitamin B12 shots, vitamin D, vitamin C, everything you can imagine. Keep that body right over there. GoFlow IV, GoFlowIVSpa.com.
All right, the New Orleans Saints win their 4th game in a row. They are now 6-10 on the season. They defeat the Tennessee Titans 34-26. Now, this is a game that is never going to be hanging up in the Louvre. We understand that, but it is still a win for the Saints. And when you look at why they are winning games, man, guys have elevated their level of play. And it's something we talked about all season long. Like Chris Olave, man, you've got a great skill set. But right now we think you're a number 2 receiver. Like, go be a number 1 receiver. And that wasn't like a slight, like you don't have the skill set to do it. It just felt like within this offense, that's what he was going to be. And he has played like a true number 1 over the last couple of weeks. In this game, he's got 8 catches, 119 yards, 15 per, and a score, had a 60-yarder. And the thing that I think Tyler Shough, who had another great day, 22 of 27, 333 through the air, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. The thing that I think he is doing, as well as maybe anybody right now, his stars are being elevated with him at quarterback, right? And that's the thing that he's brought to the table. And we talked about it. Like, quarterback play wasn't the reason you were 2-10, but the thing that has gotten you now to 6-10, and I'm going to give Tyler Shough all the credit in the world for doing this, like Juwan Johnson, Chris Olave, their level of play has gone up since he has been inserted into the lineup. And I think the thing he's probably doing that's a little bit different than what they had is just the way he pushes the ball down the field, the chances that he takes down the field, giving his guys an opportunity. And he did that again yesterday. And look, this is not the who's who of a receiving core that he's doing it with. So he's elevating his stars, right? But he's also elevating the bottom of your roster. Kevin Austin Jr. had 4 catches for 52 yards and a score, right? Dante Pettis in 2025 in a National Football League game had 3 catches for 53 yards. So he's doing a nice job of elevating the entire roster. Like, whatever their tier was before, they're going up another tier offensively with Tyler Shough at quarterback.
Yeah, it was do you think anybody thought in September, October, even most of the way through November that we'd sit here on a Monday after a Saints victory where Chris Olave would have 119 yards and Juwan Johnson would have 95 yards receiving, just because those two guys just weren't consistent. Juwan Johnson was suffering from the drops and not getting open and just things looking bad, right? And so what you're talking about is Tyler Shough. the belief that he's given everybody, and the execution. He's what Tyler Shough is doing is he is playing opportunistic football. Like he's taking the plays at the right time. So the first half, it wasn't like this beautiful offensive production and Tyler Shough was like dicing it up in the first half. But what he's done is he's made the plays and elevated his game and everybody around him when it matters the most. Yeah. And that's exactly what you're talking about. Quarterback play wasn't the reason they were 2-10, but it certainly wasn't the reason that they had more wins. And what he has decided to do and what he has done week in and gotten better and better and better is elevate everybody's play to where when the game is on the line and the play has to be made, they're making it.
Yeah.
And when you consistently do that and it's grown week in, week out, you get the belief from everybody. You get the buy-in from the guys around you. They play a little bit harder. They make the plays. They believe that they can do it. And you saw, I don't know if did y'all see the video clip from the locker room yesterday with Kellen Moore addressing the team? Those clips that they've released a couple this year after victories, and they are fantastic. Like that team is bought in. Yep. That team, there is never if a team that there was ever a chance for teams to splinter a little bit, and you hear all these stories about professional football players, they're greedy. All they care about is me, and they want to play for their individual contracts, which is all true. You want to play and take care of you and set your family up and financially be the most successful professional you can playing football. But that looked like an old school college football team mentality. The speech that was given at the end, just everything about it, and they talked about from a team that of course the goal always is to win the Super Bowl. But you can't tell me that in this locker room right now, anybody's having a better feeling than we have right now, is what the message was to the team. And so it was really cool. Maybe there's a chance. I know it's kind of long. It was close to 4 minutes long, I think. But maybe there's a chance later on the show we can show kind of a clip from that because it was a really cool thing. And I think for Saints fans, look, you found your quarterback of the future. Build around. There's no questions anymore. There's no doubt. There's no questions. Tyler Shough's your guy. Let's move on to the next subject. Go build around him and improve this team. But two, Kellen Moore, you have proven to get better and better as the year has gone as well. This is your first time. You're a young guy. It's the first time being a head coach. And there was some questionable things. There's a learning curve right there. You gotta make some mistakes as a head coach. You have to understand how to play call and also manage the entire game. You got to understand I got to figure out what I'm going to call on this next third down, but also manage the clock and timeouts and special situations. You have to work all those things. It's not the easiest thing to do. But they've gotten better. You've built this team. This team believes, obviously, in itself, in each other, in the head coach. So a lot to be positive about. Not to mention your veterans are every time that a video like that, we said it last week, I think. Was it Davis that was on the microphone? It might have been Cam Jordan who gave a post-game speech about how much he loves the Saints and how much he loves New Orleans being part. Every time you have a veteran that gets in front of a microphone or a video like that gets posted, people around the NFL see it. And I'm not talking about executives. I'm talking about other players. They see it. So when the free agency market hits, New Orleans is going to look a little bit better. And maybe that only changes the mind of one free agent. But sometimes, if you hit on some draft picks, sometimes one free agent's really can be a domino.
Oh yeah,
to other guys wanting to come. So, look, a lot of things to be excited about for Saints fans, which is wild to say with the record that it is right now. But look, you got your quarterback. It's the hardest thing, but there's no question about it. There's no more doubts. There's I think before you were okay, can he do it again? Can he do it again? Can he do it again? Okay, I get it. It's the Titans. Not the greatest team in the world.
Right, yeah.
It's not like I said, the first half, it still wasn't beautiful or anything, but made the plays. He's the guy. Move on.
A couple things to get to in the Bayou Ford chat from Adam or Rattler and Shough. Basically, the same player steal. Their stats were eerie I mean, just like how similar they really were. Now, before this game, Spencer Rattler still had the better completion percentage, better touchdown to interception percentage, and a couple of different things. But Shough's performance here in this game, he has taken the lead on those things. But to your point, to your question, Tyler Shough, completion percentage, 67.8. Spencer Rattler, 67.7. Yards, now Shough does have 2,100. Spencer Rattler has 1,500. Average per attempt, 7.3 for Tyler Shough, 6.2 for Spencer Rattler. I think that is one of the bigger differences. 9 touchdowns, 5 interceptions for Shough, 8 and 5 for Spencer Rattler. So, again, even there, I know Spencer Rattler had the better QBR before the game, but I would assume that after the game, Tyler Shough has probably gone above that. But we talked about it last week. You have 2 quarterbacks that were in the top 25 in QBR in the NFL. So I do disagree with Greg's comment that Rattler was never going to make it as a starting quarterback in the NFL. Says he wasn't even a good college quarterback. I'll disagree with that a bit. I still think Spencer Rattler is a great option for you to have behind Tyler Shough. Now, your quarterback room is incredibly healthy, and I wouldn't be shocked if the Saints want to. Now, I wouldn't touch it. I would leave it right where it is with the health of your quarterback room. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't be shocked if there's teams that call the Saints to try to see if Spencer Rattler is maybe available for a later round draft choice. In the
just to circle back to the comment, like from a stats perspective, and I don't know, stats can sometimes be for losers like that. You want to fall in stats a lot, but like that, like the plays, Tyler Shough has been way more opportunistic at the time that it matters. So like we said, like he's gone out and won the game. So when you look at that, there's not a comparison. When you look at stats, there is, and that's the key difference. And you know, 1 or 2 times can always be like, well, just the coin flipped his way, coin flipped that way. But now we've done it multiple times. So it's like there's
something to Tyler Shough.
We're not trying
the play.
like when we bring up like the stats, we're just saying from like a quarterback standpoint. Like there's not a question. Like Tyler Shough's the guy. Let's move on. So like Rattler, I think that he actually with the Saints, there's still a lot of needs to fill. Yeah. I think he's going to have some trade value. Now, whether it's a 4th, 5th, 6th round or whatever that is, like he's going to have some value. So I think that's something they would probably like to look long and hard at. Like, I agree. Everybody wants that healthy quarterback room. Yeah. But you also need so much, right? Like so even if you get a 5th or 6th, I think it's worth an option.
Yeah. I agree with you there because you do have so many holes in this roster. And look, again, Tyler Shough is you see it from time to time, a guy elevating an entire team. Yep. I think that's what Tyler Shough is
when it matters.
Yeah.
When it matters.
Yeah, it's been impressive. And you can tell the veteran defensive guys on this team, you can tell how much they're enjoying this as well and enjoying the offensive output that they're putting together. Like you talked about the locker room and when they're scanning and you got all these people on defense, these veteran players that have been in the league 10-plus years, and they can kind of see as it happens right now. And it doesn't happen all the time, but right now Tyler Shough's playing as well as anybody back there almost. I mean, you look at 300-yard games, I think him and Drake may now have the same amount this year.
Yeah. Well, if you want to also, like, if you don't want to get too excited, Saints fans, if you're not ready to drink the juice, you can just lean back on the fact that they are beating really bad teams. Sorry.
Dang.
Sorry, guys. They're really bad, right? The teams. I just wanted to pump the brakes a little bit. All right, they're not winning the Super Bowl this year, clearly.
The thing is,
I'm gonna take the wins where I can.
Yeah,
right. If you're the Saints, those are the teams you're supposed to beat. Beat them. You weren't doing that at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, so you're not impressed. You have to. You should have.
No, I'm impressed because at the beginning of the year you weren't doing that. You played some bad teams at the beginning of the year and you weren't finding ways to win. Now you are. So it's still trending in the right direction.
From Go Tigers 1989, Jake and Matt Whiff so big on the Rattler Shough situation, LOL. Look, you will not find a show that will tell you and raise their hand when they miss on a situation. And for us, at least for me, it wasn't even the fact that Tyler Shough couldn't do it. It's like when Rattler was playing, it's like you're not losing because of quarterback play. And I will admit how wrong I was. I did not know that Shough would come in and have the it factor like he has so far. Because I was like, you're not losing because of quarterback play. Like, you got to make plays for your quarterback. Olave had a drop. Juwan Johnson had a drop at the end of game situations. The thing that I was completely wrong about was how Shough would come in and it would elevate the play of all of the people that you were trying to get elevated. I mean, he has done that, and I think that's the thing that he has done as well as anybody.
Yeah, and if you're over there thinking that you knew that, you're lying. Nobody knew. You can know. Like, we're making a jump from college to NFL like that, but making the plays at the right times, man, that will go a long way in giving a lot of people a lot of confidence in you. So kudos to Shough, man. He's killing it. And like I said, he's the guy. So like, let's not even look at the next year's draft. Let's not even like question it anymore. Go build, baby. Build, baby, build.
Absolutely. It's a great situation to be in. A couple of more comments before we take a break. Abo says Matt Flynn trying to bring us Saints fans down because his Packers suck.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I need y'all to get back to my level, okay? I don't need y'all Saints fans over there getting all like high and mighty because you beat the Titans.
Oh, hate. I will say
Panthers are pretty good. Beat them a couple times. They're super good.
Panthers, beat the Packers, and the Rams.
We just talked about the Packers. Rams play bad.
Quick fun stat before we go.
Yeah.
The Saints, since releasing Blake Groupie, are 4-1.
That's what it was.
And the Colts are 0-4 since signing Blake Groupie. So meaningful football.
Meaningful football,
I don't
Blake.
know if it's being played in Indiana right now.
Kind of kicking his tail off, though, right?
Yeah, has he missed the kick?
I think he's kicked. Every time I've seen him, he's drilling it.
Here's one more for you, I guess.
He did make a 60-yarder against Seattle.
Tyler Shough did something yesterday. In the Super Bowl era, there are 3 rookie quarterbacks that have thrown for over 300 yards and no interceptions in back-to-back games. Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott, Tyler Shough.
Yeah.
That's it.
Don't bring Dak into this conversation.
I'm just giving you that. Trust me, I don't want to, Matt. I'm giving you the name.
Trying to find a way.
We do need to look at it. I know we got to go to break. We need to look at it because Tyler Shough, is he starting to move up the chain for that elusive trophy rookie of the year?
Yep. The odds are certainly climbing. Look, I can't throw hate at you, the Packers right now. The Bush League Bolts had a tough go of it. That was always going to be a tough assignment.
That was a bad matchup.
With that offensive line against those edge rushers. If you want to beat the Chargers in the playoffs, just have good edge rushers. And I felt bad. So the last time I was in NRG, Jackson and I went to the playoff game. Chargers got just whipped by the Texans, all right, in that playoff game. I bring him back to NRG, the Texans and Chargers on the big screen there before the game. The Texans beat the Chargers. He's like, I'm never coming to NRG Stadium with you ever again. I'm like, it's Daniil Hunter versus, Bobby Hart and Austin Deculus. Shout out to Deculus. But, who do you think is going to win that matchup? Mm-hmm. And I talked so the Texans got back as we were leaving the game, right? Because their facility's in NRG. They don't have another facility. And I was talking to Daniil Hunter, Damone Clark, Stingley, all on that team, obviously. And I'll just say he enjoyed the matchup.
Yeah, he was like,
they all enjoyed the matchup.
They had a lot of good tries out there.
Yeah, a lot of good tries. And, man, that Texans team's playing really well as well. All right, we will take that break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, if your office tech isn't working, well, your business isn't working, and that's where Gulf Coast Office Products comes in. GCOP is Louisiana-based, and they handle everything from copiers and printers to IT services, document management, full office solutions, as we always tell you. So there isn't a big box call center operation. It is a real people, real service, fast response times. When you need them, they're always going to be there, not going to send you to 7 other people to try to fix the problem. So they keep your office running so you can focus on your business. And if you're tired of the tech headaches, you need to go ahead and head over to gcopnet.com. Let Gulf Coast Office Products take care of it.
Yeah, what kind of sets them apart from all of the other competition is their award-winning service team. Their local service team responds fast and keeps you up and running. If you've been in an office, you know that if those printers and those fax machines and everything goes down, everything shuts down. So make sure you're working with Gulf Coast Office Products, gcopnet.com.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. Want to remind you about our friends over at K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. Been doing it since 2004. Have Brandon Barton and the team come out, know your space, learn your space, change your space in a matter of minutes. KTOZblinds.com is the website. When you go to the website, you can kind of see what they can do for you. You can check out their service area. You can check out their team. You can check out financing options, different promotions they've got going on. Also, interior, outdoor living. They can do it both. Sometimes they can do both at the same time, like they've done for me. We got an outdoor shade, motorized screen. It's been incredible. Had no clue what it would do to the interior of our home, because when we put it down outside, changes the temperature, changes the glare on the TV in the living room. And I didn't know that, but Brandon Barton and the team certainly knew that when they came in and learned our space. So go to the website today, KTOZblinds.com.
Also keeps the mosquitoes out.
Those what?
Mosquitoes, bud.
No, I know what you meant.
Got them here in Louisiana.
Just never heard them called squeetos?
Mosquitoes.
Oh, you just say mosquitoes. Okay, I thought you said just squeetos.
I played a team in high school called the Mesquite Skeeters. Mascot was a mosquito.
Yeah, I figured that. Mm-hmm. How'd it go for you?
They were a good team. They beat us sophomore and junior year. We beat them my senior year.
Who beat you in
some good players.
Who beat you in the playoffs?
In my senior year?
Yeah.
Midland High.
That's right.
Not even Midland
Lee. Yeah, not even like the famous one.
Midland High, the team that hadn't made the playoffs since 1958.
Oh, man, it's okay. Tay, who beat y'all your senior year in the playoffs? You made
think
playoffs?
that we were in the playoffs, Jake?
Oh, I don't know.
I appreciate
Well,
it.
you got to buy the whole playoff.
I think Central beat us the last game of the regular season.
Dang it. Thanks, Central.
They're the worst.
Sorry, Tay, I didn't know that.
No, we had a rough end to our season.
Sorry. Didn't mean to bring up old scars, bud.
Wow. He's actually for a loss of words right now.
It's fine.
That's totally, everything's fine. Everything is fine.
All right, so we'll, obviously break down the Texas Bowl in detail throughout the show and kind of what it means and what stood out, good, bad, whatever, right, wrong, indifferent. What was the most positive thing for anybody, though, in the Texas Bowl? Like the one positive thing? Because I got a lot of negative things that I want to talk about, but I do want to at least have some positive things. Do you have anything positive?
I got a couple, yeah. Trey Des.
Yeah, Trey is
My God.
awesome.
Incredible. And that,
Can't
all
wait-
year.
I can't wait to see him in a real offense. Oh my God,
Like
he's
watching
so good.
him all year, he's an incredible playmaker. Obviously strong at the point of catch.
Yeah.
Obviously good with the ball in his hand. He's not a crisp route runner.
Right.
But I don't think anybody really was this year. I don't believe that there was a big enough emphasis put on route running this season. So I am so excited for him to get into a real offense. But my God, that guy is special. And if he can get to the point where he is better at just being a pure route runner at his position, like you just look the way the NFL's going with the pass catching tight ends and just how they utilize that. I mean, my God, some of the best offenses in the NFL are running 13 personnel, like over 50% of the time.
Yeah.
There's just a big market for him. There's a big place for him, and that was one. I mean, that was the brightest spot of the whole game for LSU as far as making plays. I mean, you take the kick return and some exciting plays like that away. The next most positive takeaway was that's the last time we'll see that offense. That's a positive thing for me.
Oh, that.
Now they
Truer words have never been said.
played their ass off and they played hard. Like, and I want to give them all that, man. Like,
did.
credit to all
You gotta do what you gotta do
individuals
within
and
the
the kids.
scheme.
They just were not given an opportunity to be. I'm not even gonna say great. They weren't even given an opportunity to be good this year on offense, and I feel bad for the players on that. And I'm excited that we are now past that point, because it was bad. It is criminal
Yes.
that Harlan Berry had 3 carries.
Yeah, and like if you fumble as a young player, like I get it, but like what do we? don't take him out for the rest of the game. The rest of the game. But I you know what? And I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't even know like if it would have mattered if you could have had Alvin Kamara back there with that running scheme, with the lack of diversity. There's so much wrong with that running game. I mean, you ran for 77 yards against Houston, and they ran for 201 against you. I mean, one time they ran a counter with the running back and lost 2 yards, and you know what they did the next play? They came back and ran Q counter. Like that was going to help on 2nd and 12. And Van Buren didn't read it right, made the wrong cut, and it was like a gain of 1. So now you're 3rd and 11 after running 2 counters. Still didn't run a power. I really did this segment to highlight Tre'Davious Green. I'm glad you did because he's awesome. Can't wait to see that guy. And I'm also glad you said what you said about the offense. I don't ever need to see that again. Ever.
Not an LSU uniform.
The running game, the scheme of it.
Awful.
The lack of diversity in it. Oof.
Awful.
I really like it's hard to have an opinion on the running backs individually as players behind what that was.
Yep.
As a running back, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you where to go. I don't know what to tell you where to look for because that's how messed up and mucky it was. So that part of it, I can't wait until that gets implemented. I know we got to take a break. More on LSU Texas Bowl when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
Well, speaking of poo, centralplumbing.org.
Huh?
You can go there today. All your plumbing needs. That 24/7 emergency service number at 225-500-0774. So a new number, a little number change there. So make sure you jot that one down. Again, 225-500-0774. And they're always online at centralplumbing.org. Not only in Central, the entire greater Baton Rouge area, we are talking to you. They can help you out. They can also change your space, get a little remodel there. Go tankless today with the tankless water heater, all right there at your fingertips at centralplumbing.org.
That's right, centralplumbing.org. Yeah, sometimes when you have a bad offense all year, you just got to flush it. But if you can't flush it at your house, and it doesn't matter what day it is, if it was last week and it was Christmas, if it's got New Year's Eve, if it's the clock is striking midnight and 2026 is ringing in and you can't flush it, you can give them a call, 225-500-0774, centralplumbing.org.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
I was so high I did not recognize the fire burning in her eyes, the chaos that controlled my mind. Whispered goodbye, she got on a plane, never to return again, but always in my heart. Oh,
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Tay, you wanted to highlight another player from the Texas Bowl that was a positive for you and maybe can be a positive moving forward.
Yeah, I thought he was a positive all year. You just didn't play him a ton. Kyle Parker. Like, I mean, we talked about it going into the season. He was the best wide receiver you had all fall camp, at least consistency-wise. He was out there. He was healthy. He wasn't dropping passes. I don't know why they didn't play him more, but he got his opportunity, and I thought he was great.
He's been somebody that when he's played, he certainly has showed up. He's shown up every single time, and so it was good to see him. Obviously, a Texas native, have a good game there. 7 catches, 68 yards, but those big catches, big moments as well for Kyle Parker.
I was going to say this, too. This might be a hot take. Number 12 on a receiver is a horrendous look.
It's not great.
It's not a great look. It's a great number. But for a receiver, I don't know. You either got to go, I feel like, the single digits or, in the 80s.
11.
11's,
11
yeah,
could be
11's
solid.
okay.
11 could be solid.
10 could be okay. 12 is just not a receiver number. That's the only knock I got on him.
Hard hitting, big J journalism here from Matthew Flynn.
Yeah, it's just a gut call too, just a feel. You know it when you see it.
I do want to talk about the defense. We had a chance to catch up with Lane Kiffin during the second quarter of the game, as well. We'll break down some more of what it looks like in the future for LSU when we come back in hour number 2. Stay locked in here to OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to rouses.com. Yes, you can go to the website for a grocery store. Why would we send you there? Because we want you to find the location that is nearest you, and we also want you to be able to check out the offers they have with their weekly ads that they always put there on the homepage. And there's always something going on. Like, right, they had every solution for any of your holiday needs. You still got New Year. All right, you got maybe having a party, maybe you're hosting something there as well. They're going to have all of those needs taken care of. It doesn't matter what it is, be it a birthday party, a get-together. They have got you covered. They've got you ready to go. You'll see it as soon as you walk into the door. Go check out those weekly ads at rouses.com.
Yeah, and what's also great about Rouses, they're open early and they stay open late as well. I can tell you, we got home yesterday from a week away. And my wife at like 9:30 was like, oh my gosh, I don't have anything for breakfast for the kids. And so she was able to go to the grocery store because they were open late. So it's just another convenience to get right there, Rouses. Go visit your local Rouses Market today.